Hi there, welcome to another episode of Get Gardening. In today's episode, I want to show you how I trim dogwood plants to have them looking great for next winter. And I wanted to also show you guys the beautiful flowers that are blooming in my garden at this moment. So I'm going to show you in my walkway garden quite a few different kinds of crocuses and flowers that are blooming. First one over here is a reticulata iris. I had some yellow ones blooming that I showed you in my last video, but this one just, I think, is so beautiful and captivating. Such a royal blue. I love the look of that one. In this section here, along my walkway garden, I have many different kinds of crocuses. Most of these are snow crocuses, so that way those are ones that bloom a little bit earlier in the season. I think they're so fun. Nice little pop of color. I also have some giant crocuses that are blooming. So these were the ones that I showed you in my last video, but they're open. And I have one small clump of winter aconite that seems to have actually shrunk over the years, because I thought I had more, but there's two of them over here that are blooming. My forsythias are getting ready to pop. My cherry tree is ready to pop open as well, but right now I'm just enjoying my crocuses. So let's go take a look at the dogwood plants. So this is where I have my dogwood plants. They're in an area of the garden that I have specifically for winter interest. So you can see I have a yew to the left and another conifer to the right. And they have these beautifully rich red stems that really pop out in the garden, and they look beautiful throughout the winter time. Before these actively start growing and getting leaves is the perfect time that you would want to trim these plants. That's because they then would put all their energy into making new shoots that would grow large and create stems that would look beautifully, and they'd be this deep red color for next year. If I left it like this, these stems would mature and they would darken to a darker brown color. And it's the new growth that has this beautiful red color. So what you want to do is in late to mid-March, right about now, is you want to cut down these dogwoods so that way they're putting their energy into new growth that is going to be this color. So I'm going to show you how I will go ahead and take these back, and then I will have you take a look at what they look like on the inside. So I'm just looking for places that I can see will be a good spot for them to start growing from. These are in a pretty shady area, so I'm actually going to leave them a little bit higher than I might normally do if they were in full sun. And you can tell where the plants will break and shoot new shoots from, and I'll show you exactly where I'm cutting them at. I wanted to bring you in closer to show you where I was making the cuts at. You can see there is a line here, and every couple of inches you'll see there's another line, and that is a point where a new branch would shoot from. So I want to cut just below one of those and where it's above another one, so I can tell that this is going to be the point where a new branch will grow from. Alright, I'm going to finish cutting this bush and show you what it looks like at the end. This is the result of me having pruned it. I didn't prune it too hard, but you could pretty much coppice these and take them right back to the ground. Like I said, mine is in a pretty shady area of the garden, and I want them to grow a little bit taller. So I left a decent amount of stems on here. It's also a really good time to work on the plant, and if you see any dead material, you can go ahead and remove that. So you can see the new growth would come from that area, but it's not wanting to focus. So this is a great time to go ahead and trim your dogwood plants or your willows, anything else that has these beautiful stems for winter interest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're able to get out there and get gardening.